So here we go with our second lesson from the X Factor final on Sunday night. So this guy, let's get him. So this guy is Louis Tomlinson. So Louis is part of a band called One Direction. So he's currently just gone as a solo artist, and unfortunately recently his mum, very recently, passed away. She passed away. Now for most of us, that's enough for our whole world to crumble, for everything to stop, and for life just to completely halt. But Louis was still up there on Sunday singing, and he was acting in spite of his, and here we go, these are the things that stop us, thoughts, feelings, and moods. See, these three things fucking stop us from ultimately being as successful as we want. See, success equals two things. Equals commitment and discipline. Commitment and discipline. And like I said, discipline is being able to act, let's get a highlighter here, is to be able to act in spite of your thoughts, in spite of your feelings, and in spite of your moods. Because not every single day do we wake up thinking it's going to be a great day, I'm completely motivated, I'm going to smash it today. Not every day is everything going right. Bad shit happens, unfortunately. That is life. And it's how we react to that. So this is an extreme example, but this guy here managed to pull himself out of the hole, and how most of us will never even know how he's feeling, and he was still managing to act. So I'm going to flip it to you. So we'll get Simon out of here. We don't want to see him. We're going to flip it to you. So I want to know what happens to you when something bad happens, or something gets in the way of your routine, or you wake up in a bad mood, or you start having the feelings that you're starting to doubt yourself. What happens to you? Do you slow down, stop, quit? Or can you act in spite of your thoughts, feelings and moods? Because like I said, bad shit happens, unfortunately. You can wake up and have a bad day. Something bad can happen in your work life, with your relationship. It can happen in any area of your life. And some days you wake up and feel like shit. But what happens to your routine? Do you stop? Or do you still act in spite of it? Because sometimes you might not be in gear 6. Sometimes you're not flat out. Sometimes you might just have to act in gear 1 and just turn up to the gym. Just try and drink as much water as possible. Just do your best. And then on the days that you are feeling great, smash it. But we all know that one day can turn into 2. 2 days can turn into 3. 3 days can turn into a week can turn into a month can turn into a year before, and you've stopped your routine, weight can pile on, and that compounds our misery, and we get more upset with ourselves. So sometimes it's just about acting in spite of, like I said, your thoughts, your feelings, and your moods.